Hello,
Hello.
my name is Bastian and I'll be telling you what to stock up. I've covered why to stock up, but now what to stock up.
Okay, and what do you want to focus on in your video?
Healthy things.
Healthy things, okay.
Yeah,
So
you don't have any crappy things. I'll tell you things that you shouldn't have in your stockpile.
okay, so number one, what should people have?
Water.
Water, okay. And how are we stocking up on this?
We bought some last frozen nice water from Icelandic.
It wasn't frozen, it was sparkling.
Sparkling from Icelandic. Yeah. Icelandic water is very nice and it has no fluoride or very little of it.
So we've decided to retain the bottles,
Yeah.
which we are refilling with.
Distilled water.
That's right.
I have a ton of bottles. I'm going to make a water distillation video.
Okay.
Yeah. Please subscribe and put the notification bell on for that.
So obviously it's useful to have bottles in plastic bottles, but you know, if you can choose a healthy alternative,
Glass.
then go for a water that is stored in a glass bottle.
Yes. Because you know what is in plastics? Microplastics.
Yeah, they're leaking into the water.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
the same thing that was leaking into salt.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So number one, as you can see,
What is water?
if you're able to get water distiller, it'd be great. And obviously, you know, you can make use of all the glass bottles that you happen to have, or
Yes, and this is what it will look while the distillation is about.
Okay.
Now
So,
we're going to talk
number two.
Number 2 is supplements. There's 4 groups of supplements and I'll be going into detail by both of them.
So the most important sort of supplements, if people could only, let's say, buy 2, what would you recommend?
It's from block 1.
From block 1, which is?
D3K2 from Nature Provides and Lipo-C from Nature Provides.
Yeah, so we really love this company as their supplements come in a liquid form.
Yeah.
So supplement in a liquid form is more effective than the one in a capsule. Obviously, capsule's better than a tablet.
Yes.
But the liquid's better than a capsule. Their supplements come in a glass bottles and have no
GMOs.
No GMOs, no additives, no fillers, etc.
Yeah, they all just that with osmosis water.
Perfect. And so many people are deficient in vitamin D3.
Yeah.
And I was one of them, okay, but not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. So vitamin D3, must. And K2 is must. K2 is really good for the bone health, and also it prevents what? Do you remember?
Blood clots.
Blood clotting. Yes. Amazing. And vitamin C keeps the flu away.
Yes.
And colds.
Yeah, you can get this by eating a lot of fruit, but it's better to have a supplement.
Okay, so next group.
Now the bioactive and zinc group.
Okay, so we've got B12.
Bioactive B12 and bioactive iodine, and then zinc.
And zinc. Again, many people are deficient in iodine.
And B12 and zinc.
Yep, that's right.
This is all mostly deficient.
Oh no.
This group.
So especially the iodine deficiency, it prevents formation of various cysts and
Yeah, iodine prevents
tumours.
that.
Yeah, so it's really a must. Again, our favourite is Nature Provides.
Yes.
We've done quite a bit of research, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've gone through different supplements, so
Yeah.
we've arrived to this one, and
Yeah.
we highly
we went
recommend
through
them.
also Xeno, if you don't know.
Yeah, and we've tried the zinc in a capsule format, etc.
Yeah.
Okay, the next group of supplements.
Yep, and I'll give you the top two if you wanted to buy from this group.
Yeah, what would that be?
Zinc and iodine.
Yeah, I do agree with you. Okay.
Yeah, those are the top two from this group.
From this,
And those are the top two from that group.
from the
But
first
let's
group.
go through the third group.
Okay, so what are these? And what do we have in there?
Antioxidants.
Okay, so they're really powerful antioxidants, and they are to increase the glutathione levels. They were
Yes.
especially beneficial
Yeah.
during the coronavirus period.
Yep.
And so what do we have in there?
Quercetin.
Quercetin. Okay, another a powerful antioxidant.
Is
Astaxanthin. That's even more powerful than quercetin. And then obviously an NAC is great to increase the. It's actually called the. Can you read that?
NAC.
Is N-acetylcysteine. Yeah.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be taking it every day. You should be only taking it at periods like if you have flu or anything like that.
Yeah, or if you got the coronavirus, obviously NAC was wonderful for that one.
Yeah.
But obviously for those who couldn't get a hold of it, the quercetin and astaxanthin were are wonderful alternatives.
Yes.
And then the last
So
grade,
the best ones
yeah,
from Route 3, if you could only buy 2 supplements, were these.
yeah, the quercetin. Yeah, I did continue taking quercetin and astaxanthin, but I've paused the NAC.
Yeah,
Obviously.
NAC is designed to be paused every now and then.
Yeah. Okay, and then the last group.
Yeah.
What are these for?
Anti-inflammatory.
Okay, they're anti-inflammatory, and which ones do we recommend? So
Boswellia serrata.
yeah, so we've recently discovered Boswellia, which is basically an Indian frankincense.
Yes, nice.
Nice.
I like Boswellia and cream on myself.
Yeah, I managed to get a Boswellia cream and also a Boswellia supplement. Bastian loves the cream, and so do I. It just smells amazing.
Yeah, you could have an instant stick that smells literally the same.
I know. And then next one.
Vedics, organic turmeric and black pepper. Organic turmeric, ginger and black pepper.
Yeah, so these are amazing anti-inflammatory supplements.
If you wanted to buy 2,
Number
you
3.
could only buy number 3. So we've done the first 2 ones, but let's get into the third one.
So what are these? They call this
nuts
group
and superfoods.
superfoods and
Nuts.
foods high in antioxidants. So let's start with the foods high in antioxidants.
These are antioxidants.
Okay, so what do we have here?
We have cacao nips and powder.
Okay.
I got a video why to consume them. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to watch that, feel free to watch it.
Perfect. Okay.
I've also got a lot of cacao nips packaging, but I've got some dried goji berries.
Okay, so why would you recommend goji berries, let's say, in comparison to raisins or I don't know,
They have a
some
high
different dry foods?
because they have an high antioxidant level.
Yeah, so they really belong to a top 5 in terms of, and they are the great sort of food for longevity. So
Yes.
if you want to live long,
You can eat
get
goji.
started on goji berries. Okay.
Yes, and cacao.
Okay, so what you've got there, you've got the powder and the
nips.
yeah.
And then I've got my new 1.3 cacaos.
Yeah, so
This has
recently.
been from 1.2. So these will no longer be used in recipes. This will be the replacement for these.
Okay, so we've discovered this new company called
7 Hills Whole Foods.
7 Hills, and we are ordering some other things from them.
Like 2 kilos of goji berries. This is a test of the 2 kilo packaging. You can see it in part 1 and 2.
Yeah, so we're also ordering things like pumpkin seeds. We're ordering chia seeds, which you can see on the right-hand side.
Yep, here.
Okay.
Those are the nuts.
Okay.
We have Brazzies.
What are Brazil nuts good for? Do you remember?
Selenium.
Selenium, perfect, yeah. And then what do we have in there? You can get some chia seeds. They're great for, do you remember? Chia seeds? Omega 3, that's right.
You can get this in some mackerel fillets I will have in number 4.
Okay, so basically load up on nuts and cacao and some goji berries.
Yes, these are the most important. Then we also have some almonds here.
And obviously you can use them in smoothies, or
you can make cashew, Brazil and almond milk. You can make
snack on them. You can snack on them.
Yep, rice, lentils, and beans. Rice, lentils and beans.
From rice, we specifically recommend the basmati rice. You can get it white or brown. It cooks fairly fast.
Yes.
Under 15 minutes it's ready.
Yes, so if there was were cuts or not enough power to cook for 40 minutes, I recommend basmati rice.
Okay. And obviously the lentils, quite handy. They're really sort of filling and healthy.
Yes.
You can get green lentils or pink lentils. With the beans, if you want to cook beans, you obviously need to soak them a night before. So it's kind of useful to, you know, have things in different packagings, but for now we're just showing you something that needs to be cooked, which we consider to be.
But I've got one thing to tell you.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled by baked beans. Baked beans have some nasty GMOs in them.
Yeah, we'll get to that when we talk about tin food. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's alternative. It's good to have some, and obviously if you have it in a smaller packaging, like 1 kilo packaging, that's quite handy, because once you open it you don't have to worry. If you had like a 10 kilo pack, and once you open it it's a bit tricky, so
yeah, you rather divide it into, if you had a 10 kilo pack, divide it into around 10 packs.
But it's still useful when it's basically sealed. Once you open it, then it has to be used up. So maybe for people who are sort of consist of large families, you know, they get through a 10 kilo pack in no time. But for us, you know, this is kind of sufficient.
Vinegar and
cooking oils.
Yeah, vinegar and cooking oils.
Okay, so what do you recommend?
Please get an extra virgin like this. Note this will only be in Lidl's Greek Week, which is easy to miss. So please be updated on the latest Lidl magazines.
And if you don't shop in Lidl, then obviously you can look for extra virgin cold pressed oil. We love oils in a glass bottles.
Yes, they must be extra virgin for these.
Okay, then we also love to buy the rapeseed
oil.
oil.
Must be cold pressed.
That's right. And then the third favorite of ours is
coconut oil.
Yeah, and we love that as well. We use that a lot. And I think, as we mentioned in the other video, I think Germany's already rationing cooking oils.
Yes. So please be quick with these.
Okay, and another useful thing that we recommend is also the apple cider. Okay.
Yeah, or called cider vinegar. This is not really frequent, and we will be.
So what do we have here? Okay, so this
also includes glass bottled foods.
Okay, and why storing food in glass is the safest option?
Because it leaks nothing.
That's right. So if you can, choose glass over tin or plastic. Okay.
Yeah, we've got everything here in glass. So we have
gherkins,
and we have artichokes.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have peppers.
Okay.
Then we have pickled green peppers.
Okay.
And then we have chickpeas.
Okay, the advantage is again, it's useful to have both options. This does not require cooking, so it's ready to eat basically.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have baked giant beans.
Yeah.
I've got a tip for you.
I love these.
Yeah. But I've got a tip that will really blow your doors off.
Okay, so what will blow my doors off?
Don't buy Haynes beans because they have modified main starch or some modified thing.
Well, no, they started being very cheeky by sneaking one ingredient that is basically GMO. So
yeah, I could show you.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get into detail in the tin.
Okay, so what else we've got here? That is our favorite from this section.
Olives!
I know. You used to eat a lot of black olives. You love them. I love all types. So I love these Spanish green olives. Yeah.
Then I have some Greek ones. These Greek ones, very hard to find.
They're amazing.
But they're very hard to find.
Yeah. Okay. So stock up on olives.
Yeah.
Stock up on, as we said, gherkins, artichokes. Olives. Then
you also have passata.
Yeah, again our favourites in a glass bottle.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, and then pestos. Pestos are amazing as well.
Yeah.
It's good to have them. They come in a small glass jars.
I noticed something weird on the back of this piece.
Yeah.
Pesto. Look at this. You find your modified thing.
Oh no. Okay.
So please find one without.
So we won't be buying that one. How about the other one?
Yeah, I looking.
Can you see it?
You can take a print screen and take a look.
Okay.
Look. Having a look.
So we would basically advise you to check the labels, as this is something we've detected recently.
Yeah, modified things. So please be like this at the aisles.
Okay,
Looking at your ingredients.
So we won't be buying the Baressa pesto again.
Yeah, with this because it has modified potato starch.
Okay, and one last thing that you forgot, which we really like a lot, and it was out of stock for a while, is
tuna.
So it's back in stock. We placed an order. Unfortunately, half of our order came in a tin, so we returned that.
Yeah.
As we specifically wanted tuna in glass jars.
Yeah.
Okay, so this gives you an idea of what to stock up on. Again, if you can, focus on getting things in a glass jars and make sure they have no GMOs.
Yes, please be like this when you're at the shop. They can be sneaking things like this into it.
Yeah.
Please be
Seven, okay. So, as we said, we did get some tin stuff, but we're still checking the labels, and we mainly got some vegetables and
but
fish.
I'll tell you why these are not.
These are off the list now. We are on the search for baked beans that contain no GMO, as these one unfortunately do.
Yep. Look at the things.
Okay.
There's the first thing is modified corn flour. The first ingredient you see is modified corn flour. If you can see it, you can see it.
Okay. So try to stay away from things like that. Again, we kind of noticed when it was already a bit too late. Luckily, we didn't have too many of those. But yeah, just show us what we've got in this pile.
Yeah.
So this is good for having some fish, some protein, and also having some vegetables that are available to eat straight away. So no cooking required.
Yes.
So what's your favourite?
Is Green Giant.
Okay, that must be Bastian's favourite.
Yes, that's my favourite thing from the stockpile.
Okay. What else we've got here?
We've got.
And you also like mackerels. So we've
got mackerels. I have these. These come in tomato sauce. They have long expiries. Look at them. This one expires in 23.
Okay.
And this one is the one with olive oil. It expires 26.
Okay. And we got some really nice vegetables in the Greek week.
Yeah.
So
But another thing you need to look with food is expiry dates.
that's right. Yeah. So this is 2027. Yeah. So that is like
That's nearly a decade.
that will last
from
for
now.
ages. Okay.
That's nearly a decade.
Okay, and then again from Greek week we found some really nice things there. They also have a long expiry.
Yes.
And what do we have there?
We have green beans in tomato sauce. We have stuffed lentils with dill and mint.
I love these.
Yep, and then we have aubergines in tomato sauce. The
Okay.
only things I really eat are from this block, the Western block. This is what I eat.
That's what Bastian's likes. Yeah, and obviously I like the vegetables, and it's also useful to get some coconut milk.
I used to like these, but I'm not impressed with their GMOs.
Okay, so they're now off the list.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was our number 7
Number
pile.
8.
Okay.
This is called pasta, bread maker, and couscous.
Okay, so again, try to get at least some really nice Italian pasta,
Yeah.
spaghetti.
I got a lot of it.
Okay.
May even eat that in another clip I will include in another video.
Okay. This is something I'm doing my absolute best to stay away from. Bastian loves pasta. Okay, and
Yep, and I'm planning to make a bread recipe. Please subscribe and turn the notification bell on for that one.
okay, so we have used this flour for an olive bread recipe, which turned out to be amazing. And also, there's a lot you can do with couscous as well. Couscous is a really useful one to have.
Yeah.
So this would be the last on the list from us, and hopefully we've covered all the main areas. Obviously, not mentioning things like a sea salt and perhaps a honey as a
If you want to
sweetener.
know why to have the best salt, go to my why not to consume table salt. I have all the links to the best salts there.
Okay, so that was the last one from us. Okay.
Yes, please like and subscribe. And there's another one we could have forgot that you probably know. Dehydrated fruit. We do have some dehydrated fruit, but we just forgot.
And that would be kind of a high on the list, but we forgot to include that. And dehydrated vegetables as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hope you found this useful and it gives you an idea on what to focus on when you go next shopping, and perhaps you can just get an extra. You can just get to whatever you're buying, and
you
that
can
way.
buy anything, but I have one warning for you.
Okay.
Please check on the back of all packaging, because then you may buy something that has GMOs. You need to get, you don't want GMO in your food, right?
That's right. Okay. So if you found it useful, leave us a comment below, and please do like and subscribe.
Comments do give us ideas.
Okay.
Yeah. And please check the videos why to stock up, so you'll know why.
Okay.
This is what to stock up.
Wonderful. Bye-bye.
Bye 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 bye. Bye bye.